Okay, so, hello, this is another cosplay vlog discussion talk video rant ramble thing that I like doing and have been doing for a while now. Ben recently, it's quite late, which is why I'm talking kind of quietly. It's like 12:15. Ben recently uploaded his second cosplay video, which was cool. I just finished watching it. Very good watch. Oh, microphone. Um, so he was talking about everything that he's been doing, has got on right now, and will be doing. Red Hood is a surprise one. If you saw the first one that he did, because there was no mention of Red Hood. He was mainly talking about Kylo, and then suddenly in the next one, it's like, oh, I haven't really done much of Kylo, but here's this other cosplay that I've like completely started and basically got to the same point as the Kylo helmet with the Red Hood helmet and all of that. So we spent a good chunk of time talking about his Prowler cosplay because we're both doing. But this chair is kind of, apologies if you hear it moving, but he spent a while talking about his Prowler cosplay because we're both doing it. And that's coming along really nicely. He's got a purple jacket, which is the perfect color. It's a better color than mine because mine's more of a wine, sort of wineish purple, and his is proper purple. He's got some cargos with purple down the side, which look cool. So yeah, he was talking about that. I was watching it and I was like, yeah, I want to, I want to make my own sort of update now. Usually I just I get one small thing done and then document that. Ben does like the bigger videos, like he did the first one that was like 20 something minutes. The second one was nearly half an hour. So his is more just like a hey, what's been going on kind of thing instead of a this is what I've added right now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So with my Primal cosplay, right? Everything that not much development has happened since the last video that I made. I've got the bag here, which I've already said I want to spray paint black. Even my mom was like, why don't you just get the color that you are after instead of buying a different color and then making it the color that you want. Again, I just didn't think of that for some reason. So Ben modeled the arm and knee pads for the Prowler that you see in a particular figure, which I don't think I've ever seen that figure, like, besides the promotional material, so I don't know if it's real. I think it is, but it doesn't. But it doesn't. Where is the center? It just looks a little bit elusive. Not that I'm looking for it. Speaking of merchandise, I'm really getting off track now, but this isn't even anything to do with a cosplay. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the art of the movie. I bought this at Forbidden Planet when me, Ben, and Kaya went out looking for clothes for Ben's Prowler cosplay. I haven't read it yet, but I intend to. I think I want to read it either before or after. Look at this, Miguel. Can't see very well, but Miguel. I want to read it either before or after rewatching the Spider-Verse films. Because I've been meaning to do that all summer and I haven't got around to it. But yeah, that's cool. What was I talking about? Yes, knee pads and stuff. Ben modelled that. His arm, elbow pads and knee pads after the figure that exists. I decided to just buy some knee pads. I just got like the cheapest ones I can find. I've got them here. They're big. They're freaking huge. They're too big. I tried them on. There's pictures. If I get around to editing this properly, I'll insert a picture of me wearing them on my arms and on my knees. They're too big. I don't like them. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may just not include them. I do kind of like how they look, but I wish they were smaller. But yeah, these, there's two of them, but like one of them is inside the other. See, there you go. Yeah. So I'll figure something out with those. Collar, same as like the last development I had, or the last three. I keep talking about the collar, but I haven't made a start on it yet at all. I want to plan it out on paper first. There was this one cosplay that I found recently on Instagram of the Prowler, that had, they documented everything step by step, like as they were doing it. And they made the jacket themselves. They made the collar themselves, which is what I'm talking about now. The shape that they cut out for it was kind of like exactly the shape I had planned. I do plan to attach it to the jacket, but yeah, same thing. I plan to make it out of foam. I haven't started that yet. I haven't bought the foam or the primer or the paint, so I'll get around to that when I get around to it. The hair. I want to grow out my hair. I've started thinking a whole bunch about it. I need to research it. I want to grow it out and then get it braided. Not exactly the way that the Prowler has it, unfortunately, because according to Elle, it's not very good for our kind of hair. Also, if you call me at a rough moment, like I said, it's pretty late. But yeah, that's something I've definitely started thinking about. Makeup. I've got notes on my laptop here, so that's kind of, I just typed those up quickly before I started recording. Make up the sort of lines on the Prowler's face, the art style of Earth 42 in Across the Spider-Verse. I want to do that because that would be cool. Ben's got the helmet. I'm not doing the helmet, so my face will be showing, and I think doing the lines like that will be cool to do. Similar to how people do JoJo cosplays with the lines, with the sort of art style like that. Yeah. Calf compression sleeves 44444, because I've got the freaking audio interface that my phone is sitting on right now, and it was okay. That was it's just pressing up against the 4 key. Hold on, there we go. The current plan for the trousers and to get the look that I want is to tuck the trousers into, oh dang it, is to tuck the trousers into my socks to get that look, because even in the figure the trousers are short, but I don't have short trousers like that. They're good. They're very good trousers for the cosplay. They're basically perfect, but they are longer than you'd like them to be. So the plan was to just tuck them into the socks, but that's kind of fiddly if I don't like stick a pin in it or something like that. So what I thought was to get some like compression sleeves for my legs and tuck it into that so that I can get them sort of higher than how my socks would go, and then I can like pin it and stuff and get exactly the look that I want for that. So that's basically everything Prowler related. I might buy some new fingerless gloves because the ones I have at the moment are a bit like frayed. But yeah, the other one that I've got going on at the moment is the artist trainer, which I've put on hold for the Prowler cosplay. It's been on hold for a while. I got the trousers the jogging bottoms, the pink ones. I have the hoodie, the orange one. It's a little more orange than I would like because I think the actual one is a little more yellow. But who freaking cares? I've like, I think I'm the very first person doing this cosplay. The trousers have a split in the groin, so I'll need to first of learn how to sew, or remember how to sew from freaking when we were doing textiles in year 7 and 8 and all that, and then sew that back up, and then I can start thinking about spray painting it. The shoes are literally just my black and red Jordans, the first ones that I got, because those are very similar to the ones that the artist trainer wears. They wear purple socks, Prowler socks. That's like the least important part. Who freaking cares? But I would like to get a pair of purple socks, and then get the spray paint, map out where what colors are to make sure it's accurate. I want to be accurate with the paint on that, and then spray paint it, and then get body paint for the fingers, respirator. Done. It's kind of an easy one. That's why I chose it in the first place. But I have put it on hold for the Prowler, which is a little more tricky, and there's a lot more to consider. But artist trainer seems like a fun one to do. Stuff that I have planned for the future. Marie from Splatoon, because Ben and I will be doing a Callie and Marie cosplay at some point in the future. That's for later. Team Skull. Ben and I have talked about like doing as many people as we can get. Team Skull group cosplay. Ben will be Guzma, and then everyone else will be grunts because no one's doing Plumeria because her design is whack. I have started thinking more about the Team Skull cosplay because it's a very easy one. That's one where I'm literally just gonna buy the costume. I'm not gonna make any. I'm not gonna make stuff from scratch. I'm just gonna buy the costume. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with that. So now we've kind of entered the leading up to the next Comic-Con phase. Or I mean, I've started thinking about it at least. And this time we're in a really weird spot because it doesn't seem like either of us are gonna have a new cosplay done for the end of October for Comic-Con. So like, I don't know why it feels like a really weird spot for me, because every Comic-Con that we've gone to, that I've gone to at least, I've had a new cosplay. Ben's gone as the Prowler twice, but he made like upgrades between the first time doing it and the second time doing it, between October 23 and May 24. Like he did the did the backpack. I can't think of anything else that he added to it. The Jordans as well. At this very moment in time, I can't remember anything else. But yeah, he did make improvements to that. But I've done a new cosplay every single time. I did Finn first, October 22, Joseph, May 23, Diego, October 23, Miles, May 24. I will be repeating a cosplay this time, which I haven't done before, but the Prowler's not going to get done in time. Artist Trainer is definitely not going to get done in time, because I'm like I said, I'm putting that one on hold until the Prowler is done. So I wanted to redo an easy one. I'm not doing Miles, no matter how successful that was. The suit itself is bad, it's broken. I want to get a new one. I think I want to get a new one before, like a proper one, before doing Miles again, before cosplaying Miles again. So I'm either gonna cosplay Finn again or Joseph Joestar. I'm leaning towards Joseph Joestar. I was just looking at the various pieces of it that I have in my room, and it was a fun one. People seems to like the accessory for the for Hermit Purple. Yeah, no, that was a fun one. And I'm leaning towards doing that one. Finn is even easier. Like it's just the jacket, and I'll have to borrow the OG saber from Benjamin, because that looks the most like Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Um, yeah, I made a beard for the Joseph cosplay, um, but it doesn't look great. So I didn't use it during the actual day. But I think I might use it this time. Um, like it doesn't look great, but it looks fun and it looks a little more accurate to the character. So I think I'll add that. I'll add that beard, the freaking fake beard that I chopped up a bunch to make it look right because it was freaking huge when I got it. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about at Comic Con this year. I kind of want to spend as little as possible. Like it seems every single convention I go to, I spend even more and more and more on prints, plushes, figures, and all of that. And stickers. I've started considering stickers as like a staple that I get from conventions. Last one we went to was Comic Con in May, and before that was Anime Con. Not yes, Anime Con. Um, at the end of this month, there's London Anime and Gaming Con, but I'm unable to go to that anymore, unfortunately. Which is a shame because I was kind of looking forward to a more chill, not as big as Comic Con convention. But unfortunately, I can't make that anymore. But I'm still looking forward to the main event, MZM Comic Con. I kind of wanna. I know I'm not gonna be able to help myself with the prints. More than anything, I love getting prints from Comic Cons. Like obviously, I like getting figures. The amount of figures I've got. I like getting figures and I like getting plushes, but the prints are just so cool. Um, uh, I just I keep spending so much. I want to just try and I want to try and spend as little as possible at the next convention. So if I could get just one figure, one plush, a couple stickers, and one print. I know I'm not gonna adhere to that print rule at all. That's not gonna happen. But I want it to. But yeah, I've also considered doing a Jotaro cosplay. Avdol. I haven't spoken about Avdol at all. Um, I'm going to do Avdol at some point. Mohammed Avdol from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders. Why I've completely forgotten about that one. Ben modelled his like pendant stuff, and it looks really good. I saw that and I was like, I gotta do it now. And it would also be a cool one to do when I've done something more interesting with my hair. But yeah, Avdol is on the list. Team Skull is on the list. I think the order of stuff that I'm gonna do after Prowler is probably Artist Trainer, Team Skull, Avdol. That makes sense because it's kind of like easy, fun one, easy one, and fun. But like we'll have to wait until everyone else is doing it as well. Artist Trainer, Team Skull, Avdol, Marie. I think that's sort of the order I'm going in. But I kind of want a period where I'm not working on something. I know, like, all of my ones are not as intense and require as much work as Ben's do because Ben is putting a lot of effort into his. You can freaking see the improvement. Like he's really getting better at like sanding and stuff, and like printing stuff correctly. Like, ask him about it. He'll tell you how he's improved. Because he's the one doing it, so he's got the eye for it. But yeah, mine are not as intense as his. Um, my like yeah, Prowl Live mainly. I'm not doing the helmet. I'm not doing the gauntlet. If Ben makes another gauntlet, then I could perhaps potentially borrow the other one. But like, I'm not making my own gauntlet. I've considered making a gauntlet out of foam because there's a tutorial by Giveaway Studios on a foam gauntlet, but like looks that looks like a lot of work. Yeah. What was I talking about? Mine aren't as like hands on as Ben's. Um, so yeah. Even so, I kind of want a period where I'm not thinking of like I'm not actively thinking about like a specific cosplay, because I think even before I finish every single one that I've had, except maybe Finn, before it's finished, I've already bought something for the next one, so they've all like overlapped. Um, I kind of want to a rest for a bit, where I'm not thinking about my next cosplay, and I kind of just start it whenever I want to. Um, so when Prowler's done, I think I'll I'll get the artist trainer done, and then probably take a little bit of a break, like maybe just whichever Comic Con artist trainer is done for. Um, I don't work on anything until the next convention, where I just repeat something that I've already done, and then afterwards I'll probably start thinking about the next one after that. So like Team Skull or Avdol. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Uh, that's where I'm at. I've noticed I start every video with okay, so, which is an evolution of hi there, which is what I used to use for Lego on a budget, which is a name I have not heard in a long time. But yeah, I've considered, I might have said this in the previous one, I've considered making videos, like making content for like YouTube, for the Cosplay OAB Instagram account, and potentially a TikTok account if I wanna start that, and then Ben and I can make stuff for that. I've considered doing the main thing I have in mind is a cosplay breakdown of my Miles Morales cosplay. So talking about all of the various aspects of it, the suit, the shirt, which is an important part, the hoodie, the jacket, the shoes, and the helmet, the mask, the face shell. So that is definitely something I want to start. I think, like I said, I've been thinking about it, but I've been thinking about it so much that it's only a matter of time before I actually start working on stuff like that. You know, I can do a cosplay breakdown of Diego, with the letters that Ben printed. Um, I can't find the buckle for some reason. I don't know where the buckle is. It's somewhere in this room, but I need to find it. Yeah, I could do a breakdown of Joseph. That would seem like a fun one. The fairy lights, the gloves, the beard, um, the pipe cleaner, which I'm so proud of. It's very simple and difficult to actually apply and put on, but I'm so glad I thought of it the day before the convention, because it just adds so much. But yeah, it is late. It's nearly 1:45, so I'm probably gonna call it here. But yeah, that's, like I said, that's where I'm at. Uh, Prowler is coming along nicely. Ben's Prowler is coming along very nicely. I can't wait to see them side by side. That will look so cool. Comic Con October 24. probably going to do Joseph. Might consider Finn as well. Artist Trainer will come later. Team Skull will come later. Avdol will come later. Marie will come later. I want to start making content, cosplay breakdowns. I think that seems like it would be fun to work on. So honestly, I might start that sometime soon. Getting B-roll footage of me just showing off like the various parts of the cosplay, me in cosplay, and then voiceover talking about it. Add fricking What's Up Danger in the background for the background music. Upload that to Instagram. Boom. Upload that to TikTok. Boom. Maybe we can amass some sort of following. Not like a cult. That sounds like a cult. I'm not talking about a cult. I mean an online following. Yeah, and hopefully I can inspire Ben to make some sort of cosplay breakdown as well, because watching like a full edited video, it could be like short form. I intend for it to be short form, like vertical, Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, that kind of thing. Watching a video like that, just detailing everything in the Prowler, that would be sick. That would be so cool. But yeah. Thank you for watching. I know the only two people watching this are me in a week, me immediately after I upload it, Ben immediately after I upload it, and me in 30 years time. Those are the only people that are going to be watching this video, and whoever I'm watching it with in 30 years time. So hello 50-year-old Cobby, how do you do? Cool. I don't know what you're saying, but cool. I hope you're not dead. Yeah. I don't know how to end stuff either. Goodbye. I will talk to you again when more stuff has happened. I have like 20 seconds left of a film. So yeah, next time there's an update to be said, a video will be filmed.